Today's episode of Single Mod Survival, we're going to actually work with the internal heaters and item sorting blocks. Next! Gals, Malkuth 1974 back at you with another episode of our single mod survival, where we take a single mod, in this case Immersive Engineering, and use it for the majority of my Let's Play. In some instances where the mod does not fill certain gaps in the play, we fill it with other specialty mods that will fill that gap, but for the majority of the time we will be using Immersive Engineering for most of the things that it actually has available. So let's head back over here. I need to put a door over here anyway, just because it's really annoying going all the way around this thing. But I will have this set up a different way in a little bit. Oh, if we look, I do have the other windmill up. So we got two windmills. Just for you know, I still don't know what the windmills produce though, because I know it's different for the amount of wind they do. But just for you know, two windmills is still not enough to keep this going fully. But it is working. It is doing what we need to do. I need some copper for our next part of the build. So we're going to put those in there. And hopefully they'll start doing their thing soon. I'll take these out. Now, our bottleneck is now basically smelting the items. Now, Immersive Engineering does not have a direct block to counter the crusher. And what I mean by that, it doesn't have an oven or a furnace to counter it. It does have an arc furnace, but the arc furnace is meant to replace that in it, because the arc furnace also doubles ores and it only burns ores, so there's no actual furnace in Immersive Engineering at this time. So you have to kind of use what you have available. Now if you had other mods available, you could use another furnace, but since I'm only using Immersive Engineering, I have to use these furnaces. But Immersive Engineering does come with one block that helps you with these furnace blocks, and it's called the external heater. Now what the external heater does is that instead of using coal to run these, if you put an external heater on it, it will be run by power. And how it works, we can look at it in our book over here. What did I do in my book? It should be right there. I did make the engineering's voltmeter, by the way. I'll show you guys that in a little bit. Oh, that's not the right book, is it? No, it isn't. What did I do in my book? Let's see. There it is. So, Immersive Engineering. We will take a look at... Where did I see that? I know I read about it, but there should be... External heater. Okay, so the external heater does exactly what its name implies. It generates thermal energy from RF. When placed next to a normal furnace, this thermal energy will power the furnace, allowing it to smelt without any fuel inside. So if we go over here, click a side of the heater with a hammer to make it an energy acceptor, sneak to target the opposing side. The heater will consume 8 RF a tick for each heat unit added. During the initial phase of the furnace, the heater will produce up to 4 units of heat per tick. Out as soon as the furnace reaches maximum temperature. It will only require 1 unit of heat to keep it going. Even better, while the furnace is at maximum temperature, the heater will consume an additional 24 RF to increase the furnace's processing speed. The heater will only... So basically, it will speed it up. So this is my plan. This is going to be a multi-stage build that will not be done indirectly. So what I want to do, the plan is to have the 3 heaters set up right about here with 3 exchanges on it. I might be able to do it down to 2 because of how the ores come out. So we know the iron is probably going to have its own dedicated ore. Then I figured gold, and other stuff. Maybe that's why I wanted to split them up. So basically what's going to happen is that they're going to come out of here. You can actually, we'll show you this later, you can actually bring stuff out of this, and then I can make it go into the heater. So right now, this episode, what we're going to do is we're going to set up the heaters over here. I'm probably going to have to change these walls out a little bit. That's fine, because I do want to put a door in here. And what's going to end up happening, I actually probably have them over here, most likely separated. Probably should go like have one here, and one here. We'll have a little space there. That'll be great. And we'll have the power coming in probably up through here, and we'll be able to do stuff from there. So that is the plan. Now, if everything goes to plan, is another story. So let's go check out our baby here. Let's see if we have any more, because I do need copper for this. Do I have any more copper? No. I didn't get cinnabar. Where did that come from? That's weird. So it's still basically making all of my other stuff. It looks like it's, you can tell what it's doing by looking at the little particles that are coming out of it. It keeps switching to what it's grinding. What I've noticed is that so far, what I've noticed is that this can hold pretty much a large amount of ores. I went mining and I put everything in there. It's still doing it all. And right now it's doing lead. We just need to wait for it to get to copper. But I do have some copper that we can use. Also, with this build, this power is not going to be enough. So, like again, this is going to be a multi-tiered episode where this episode we're going to build those. Next episode we're going to build another power source, and hopefully we'll be able to go from there. So for right now, what it takes to make these is that you need some of these copper wires. This is where I needed all the copper from. You need a whole 8 of them around it. When you make one of these, it makes 4, so that means you need 8 per those, which means you need 16. If we look at my 8, actually we'll need 24. If we look at here, I only have 18 right now, so I do have some in here though. I got 6 in there, and I do have some of those, so we'll just kind of wrap these around and do our thing. That gives us 22. It's still not quite enough to do what we need, and I do need to go like that, so I do have plenty of iron again, because I did go hunting for that. Let me just grab a whole thing of iron, and we'll just do this. We'll just kind of go around. I can make 2 of these right now, and we'll have to wait until I get some more stuff for that later. Actually, we'll have to wait anyway, because I just used up all my copper, and I don't think it's doing the copper yet. But, so, I'll get this all together, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I got some copper cooking up here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with 2 of these right now. And I got 8 of those, right? I'll have 8 of those, and we'll grab 4 of those, and that should, in theory, give us 2 of those. So let's make 2 furnaces. Grab these. I'll actually make 3, because we're going to need 3. 1, 2, 3. And we'll bring these over. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a furnace. We're going to start them like here. It should be a pretty good idea. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna put the heater like that. We're gonna bust out these walls, because these are gonna be different. And I will need my axe. Make sure that can stay. We'll break these windows. And then directly above these, we're gonna put something else. So we need like that. And like that. I might actually... No, that's a good idea. Just like that. Alright, so we got the heaters on there. I don't believe you can click on them or anything like that. But what we need to do is now we need to power them. And to do that, I'm going to make some low voltage capacitors, which I need more copper for, and that, some lead ingots. So I'll need 3 of those too, but we'll start with 2, because I believe that's all I have enough for. I don't even have enough for that, really. Actually, I do. Got 22. Alright, so low voltage capacitor. 2, 3, so I need 9 iron ingots to start. Some more of these. Some lead ingots. Right? Lead, iron. Oh, and some treated wood. So we'll take 4 treated wood. That should make us 2 of those. And the plan is that each one of these will have its own capacitor, which means it'll have its own battery. And I'll do the third one a little bit later. So we'll go like that. Those are facing the right way. Orange is out. And we want blue in though. Okay, let me see if I can fix that. Blue in, orange out. Alright. So again, blue, if you're looking at these things, they might look a little different, but I believe they're all the same on the same packs, on the same texture packs. But blue is the insert, and orange is the output, or the input, output. And we are just going to input from this to these. We'll do all 3 of them. So let me go grab some copper coils. Do I have any on me? I do! Haha. Yeah, we'll have to make some more of these a little bit later. So we'll run from here to... Oh, we need the actual connectors. So I need to make 2 more of those. LV connector, that's 3 with some hardened thingy wingies. Do I even have any more of those? That is the question. I do have clay. Oops. Come on. I do have some 4. And I will need copper. What are these? So 4, 3. I'm gonna have to go get some more copper soon. I mean, these other things. Alright. And it's getting nighttime. Let's just go to sleep. And we'll come over here, come back. I will set these up to here. So basically I just want to, actually, you know what? That's not what I wanted to do with these. Alright. And I'll show you why in a little bit. Alright, so on top, I want them on top. And there is a reason for that. I think I have a reason for that. I'm not 100% sure. One there, outputs, then we run 1 wire from here to there. Connection is obstructed. Now that should not be obstructed. I'm not sure why it's thinking that's obstructed, but okay, whatever. So maybe I can go from... These wires do get a little wonky with this obstruction bullcrap, so you might have to fiddle with these a little bit. Okay. Oh no, I definitely don't want that. I don't want them crossing. Alright, so obviously that works. Alright. Try this again. There we go. So these are now powered, correct? But they're not getting any power because this is running. Yeah, burn some more of these up. I'm probably going to stop this for a second, because our power situation is pretty dire anyway. but yeah, because these capacitors aren't even filling up. Alright, so we'll shut that down for a minute. Hey. You're not going to shut down, are you? It's still doing the copper, by the way, I think. Yeah, we definitely have a dire situation with power here. Dire. I don't even know. So obviously those don't give off very much RF. Alright, let's see. Go like this, go like this. This. And have tons of stuff to burn, but doesn't seem like it's doing anything. So the crusher has 3200. Why you no shut off? Oh, that's why these aren't powered up. They don't have any of these hooked up to them. And I don't. Okay, so that's my fault. I apologize. Sorry. Cannot attach the same point. That's fine. There. Okay, so there they go. Now they're powering up, which should be powering these up. I think you have to click them. There they go. Alright, so you have to have these little inputs on these to go correctly. So that's 3200, that's 3200. These are powering up. Not quite sure why this is still going, but it's kind of annoying. Let me save and quit. Single player, go back in. See what that does. Yeah, so that shut it off. There we go. I think it was just a... Remember, this is a beta, so it's kind of wonky sometimes. So these are all powered up. So let's check this out. Let's burn some items. Eat some of those up. I will do... Let's do some iron. And some gold. We'll kind of switch these up a little bit. So this one should burn our iron right up. Now you see how it's running. Now it's supposed to run a little bit faster, but there's no coal in there. And that's that. That's how that works. So the next phase of doing this is I want to set up a conveyor belt system going into each one of these, and then the conveyor belt system will have a separator system, or a, what's it called in here, if I can find it. Is this it right here? An item router, and the item router will send through the conveyor belts each one. Now conveyor belt is supposed to go right into an inventory, and then on the bottom of these I will have they will be emptied that way. So let me go get that all set up, and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, I have a simple system set up right now. Let me see what we have. Let me kind of pull these out. I do want to test these for a second here. Alright, so the item router has different colors to it. I believe it should work as anything else. So up here we have white, red, yellow, there's green on this side, and it looks like blue on that side. So what colors I'm going to be concerned about with this build is the blue. Get off! Alright, I can't get off. Don't get on the thing. It's the blue, the yellow, and the red. So right now this looks like that's black, S. Okay, so this must be blue. So what we want for blue is we want iron grit to go through that. So let's see if this works. We'll put some of this here, and we'll go like this. Should come out that way, and it should go automatically into it. No, interesting. I wonder if these have an input like through the top. That's very possible. It's supposed to insert into an inventory. Alright, so the next thing we can try here, this is why I wanted to try this. This has to work because he doesn't have anything else set up. We just have to do it correctly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do have a couple of these, so I can make a couple chests. Well, at least one chest. And we'll go like this. And we'll go like that. Let's see if this will work. We'll pull this out. What we'll do is we'll make sure that goes into there like that. Now that should insert. That should insert by all means available, I would say. If not, I could be completely wrong. Alright, to go in. Alright, so the problem is that that is not an insert for that, and I guarantee it's on the top. Crap. Alright, so let's change this out. We'll change this out. We'll change this out. We can fix this. This isn't a big deal. What I can do is, let's run this first. Let's make sure this works. And we'll lift this up. Gotta go shift, click, and we'll put this on the top like that, and we'll run one more. No. Just like that. I'm not sure if that'll work or not. We might need one more. Alright, so let me just... Why do I keep losing these? Okay, so if we go up, it goes up. Oh, those are going backwards. Yeah, you're going the wrong way there, hanky panky. There. And now we'll go like that. Up. In. Did you go in? It went in. Alright, so we got that part done. So I should be able to... Hey, where'd my mouse go? Alright, my mouse just kinda flipped out on me. That should go like that. I'll turn these for that's like that. And I'll set that like that. And that should, in all theory, connect, unless it gives me an annoying connection is blocked. I might have to move these over too, which is fine. Which is fine. We can grab you. We can grab you. We'll move you over like that, and we'll grab you up here like that, and that's the input. We'll put you like that. We'll put you like that. We're gonna put the input on this side, put you like that. That should not give us an issue now. If it does, I'll be pissed. And if we go like that and like that, now it's charging up. Now this thing is all charged up. And that doesn't belong in there. And we have 37. So now all of that is going in there. So I'll move some of this around and I will set the rest of this up and then we'll test it out. I'll be back! Hey guys, I'm back. Just taking a nap before the darkness comes and the monsters come and I almost get stuck. Just have one more thing to add here and we can test this next one if it works or not. Let's see. So this one will be yellow, and we will have this one do gold. So all of these, so it's pretty nice that you can have quite a bit of, looks like you can have at least 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yep, 8 different filters on each one. So on this one I'm going to put gold, and we will try this out, see if it works or not. Boom. There it goes. It goes up to the gold, it goes in there. Should power that up, and we should be good to go. So let's do a large amount of these. We will drop these on here and drop these on here, and the oh, not those. Those come out nowhere. Did you actually see these go out? They should have been filtered up in, and these should have been filtered through here, just like that. And she's a working, I tell you. Look how fast it's going. It's pretty quick. So there's your reason why you don't have those. It doesn't have its own furnaces, because you use the external heaters, and it does a good enough job. So I have one more to set up, and I also need to set up the bottom of these to be extracting. Again, I'm going to use conveyor belts for that. It's going to be like a system underneath there that's going to go to a chest. I do believe. I hope that's the plan. So let me get the rest of that set up, and we'll check this out when everything is all set and done. I even have a plan to load stuff into there. So I'm going to get all this done, and I'll be back. Alrighty guys, I am back. Let me see that I got everything set up the way I want to. Basically, I will load all my ores into here. When it comes out, the ores will go down into this conveyor. The conveyor goes out to the crusher. Everything crushes the crusher. It all goes through the sorter. The sorter comes through here and starts putting stuff through here. And down here we can see that I got more conveyors that actually empty the contents of the ovens into these, and they come down and they end up all into here. So we can give this a test sorta right now. I don't know if I can test the actual crusher though. Do I have any more ores? Let me take a look. I have some iron ore, I have some bauxite ore. Anything else? I have some rows, some more bauxite. Not much, but I do have tons and tons of this stuff. So, not quite sure how we're going to load this up. But anyway, let's just try this part out. So we will load the iron ore. It should come down. It's going down there. It'll come out here. We'll go around here. I do have this all covered up now, and we should see the iron ore starting to come down through here. Goes up into there. We do need to turn that on. So turn the crusher on. The crusher should start working its way in. We can move our way under here to kind of see in here. Crusher starts moving stuff. Why you no go up? What are you? Not sure what that was. Get me out of here. Okay, I'm stuck. I'm really stuck. Yeah, the conveyor belt kind of sucks because I don't think it has shoes, you know, like that I can just kind of walk on it. There. Oh, I see what was wrong. That was blocking it. Oh, I see the problem. Has to go that way. Okay. So I should be able to just load these down. They should go to where they need to go. Everything has its certain spot it goes to. Silver should go up this one. Pulverized thing. Silver and nickel. There you go. That is the new system we got set up. Again, the conveyor belt comes out here, loads everything up, and it loads everything. I need to make a door for that. And once everything starts getting burned up, we should start seeing it. I gotta get these out of here. We should start seeing it fall down. There we go. Comes down, goes down, and it all ends up into here. I gotta say, I really enjoyed making this build. It was pretty dang epic, I tell ya. And there you go. Still need to put a roof on this, so I'm gonna probably do that after the episode is done. But for now, guys, that's it for this episode. We'll see you next time when we upgrade. We do some more of our power. Because you can tell we're draining power really quick here, so this stuff is not going to be able to keep up with what it needs to do. So until next time, guys, it's Malkuth 1974. Have a great day. Malkuth out of here.